Well, welcome back to Riverbird Farm with me, Ludi Farm Guy, as your host and entertainer for this episode. We are into mid-spring. As you can see, we have a new house. As you may have noticed in the yesterday, there was a problem with the foundation. Basically, it was... Anyways, it had to go. This one looks like it's much more solid. No problems with the foundation. The builder redid it for us. So if we take a quick look at our field, we got some weeds, of course. Lime. We need lime. So we bought a spreader. Now it is a fertilizer spreader, which we I do like this old Fent. There we go. We'll drop our seeder. Go grab that. So we're going to use it for lime. We're not going to do any chemical fertilizer, as our agreement with the local municipality. But this is a new model that came available. It's supposed to be much more efficient than the standard model. This is a local company. Or at least they have a nearby manufacturing facility, so it falls into our So it's the RC1 WMXL. I'm not sure what the XL. Well, it's I think it's a 30-meter spread, so that's a nice wide spread. It holds quite a bit. And like I said, it's supposed to be much more efficient. So when you're spreading lime, that's what you want to make sure you spread it enough, but you don't want to be wasting, right? Lime you tend to go through quite rapidly. So I usually have other little tricks I use to mitigate the use of the excessive. The quick run through of the lime on most units. So we go there. As Torre would say, our Martha Stewart 5-point tier. Oh, that's a little bit of weight. All right, and yeah, we have. There was rye in this other field. I was a little bit of a. We didn't plant that. That was there already, and then we decided to go with rye with the other field. So we have rye all around, which is fine. We'll see what the yield's like. The payout's good, or it seems to be good. All right. Well, so let's see what this little girl can do here. Oh, missed a spot. All right, there we go. So far, so good. Some lime spreaders, you'd be half through that whole thing already. Oh, we're going to make it through this field without having to refill. That's going to be awesome. This will be handy to have around the farm. Not that our lime is all that expensive. I'm just going to go catch this little spot I missed. But it's going to save us a bunch of time on the field. That's for sure. Now you may notice that we have a shall we say, a copious amount of grass around our fields and so forth. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, I'm not much of a fan of grass work, but grass bales, on the other hand, silage is still not. Don't know why. I think this. I think someone has it in for me, but let's hire a worker because. Oh, he won't. Why not? Oh, I think because it's fertilized. Don't know why they think lime is fertilizer. Let's just check it. Yeah, here we go. See, it's all good. We'll just have to do it manually. That's okay. There we go. What was I saying? Oh yes, silage. I'm not sure why the silage is such a low paying in this area as well. Which is odd. If we take a look at the oh, come on. Yeah, $82. Apparently, what I've been told, the biogas plant doesn't pay that much either. I mean, it's more than that, but it's not like anything crazy. So, I think we're just better off if we're gonna do grass, cut it, just bale it. Just regular bales and sell it like that, because I think grass bales are actually pay out decent, or at least you can sell them right away, or you don't have to wait for them to ferment or wrap them or anything. Just bale it, and we have some baling options. We have some quick we have some speedy options too. It's depends on the. See, like I said, we're not going to be leasing anything too much, but see, the thing is, this year we're going to have lots of rye, lots of straw, and that's going to bump our bale limit. So if I do grass bales, I'd have to sell them right away, and then the price for grass bales is not great right now. So, in a long-winded way of saying it, I'm not going to do grass this year. And look at that, we still have more than half a tank of lime left, and we did a whole field. So this is a fantastic. Is it going to fit in? You know what? We don't have to lime every time. So we have a warehouse. What was that? Okay. Is this like a workshop trigger? Why is that? That's odd. Why? Hold on. Oh, that's it. Oh well, it's clean up the. Okay. Did a little clean up the garage there a little bit. That's okay. That's what that was. All right, that's fine. I like a nice clean garage. Let's not do that. Let's just tuck this in the corner there. We will only need this. We're only going to need this on occasion. This can be our longer term. So what else is it? We got lights. lights, the mess. We're not gonna keep the mess, and this is for that's just to close the door. Okay. All right then. I'm gonna say, learn something new every day. Okay, good. So this was the field that we had. That was already looking pretty good. Ooh, I'm gonna have to buy the little handheld meter thing yet. Forgot to do that. Yeah, as you can see, I moved the truck under the little carport there along the house, which works. Will leave room for tractors in here. We are making a decent, a little bit of. We can see the solar panels on the roof here. We'll shut that off. So that's given us some decent daily income to supplement things to help out the economy there. And any power we use, I mean, we got a few yard lights. We might put a couple more in depending on how things go. And I'm just gonna spin around here, make you all dizzy. Yeah. So what's next? We're just kind of gonna putter around a little bit. Don't have a lot of really anything else to do. Well, we might look at a weeder. We'll see if we'll try out see if we have. So we got some weeds popping up, so we might try that out. We don't know what stage see it's the young weeds are the ones that a weeder will pull out, right? So they're just little spots like this. I don't think they don't really hurt the yield too much. But I would typically just take a little runabout sprayer and spray them, but we can't do that here. So, but anyways, we'll carry on. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. Hey. I'm back. So I had a little chat with Bill there at our local equipment dealer, and the cultivators, the company that makes the cultivators, which this looks nearly identical, make a weeder, a little portable weeder that's not expensive. It's about $4,500, and they had the option of these little units on the back, and it has a little added. I mean, once it mulches the weeds back into the ground, that's the theory that's how the theory goes, and it doesn't destroy the crop. And if you noticed here, there was no fertilizer on here. It has gave us a little bit of fertilization here. As you can see, my little squiggly thing I was seeing if it was going to take the weeds out, and it does. It does that, so the weeds are young enough that it takes out the weeds, and it's given me a round, and a worker is fine with it. I tried a little bit of the time with the worker, so we're gonna go. Where's my tractor? Here we go. We're gonna go finish taking out some weeds, and then we're gonna send a worker to take a run across this field and do a little bit of fertilizing there for us. So I'll show you. I was doing a little bit of weeding here to test it out, and it's actually, you can go zippity-doo-dah, quick with this thing, and it'll just like zing. It's even way better than taking a sprayer or anything. Costs me nothing to do, and we don't have huge amounts of weeds. We just got little spots of weeds here and there, and it's not wrecking the. So we see the growth. See, so it's not pulling up any of our plants like it did over here. It was all good. So yeah, this is working out really good, and I can go pretty fast with it too. And anyway, If you know even a little bit, you know I like to go fast. So we're gonna take care of some of these weeds, and we're gonna do a little zippity doo thing for you while I do that. All right. Yeah. As you've seen, I decided to pick up another one. I mean, they're so cheap. That you know, I had spare tractor. We can hire another. You know, get it done quick. They could. I don't know how they seen where they were going. I couldn't see. I wouldn't be able to see where I was going on that field with that grass in there, or not grass with the crop in there. So, yeah. So it's like, you know, let's say hire a little bit of hired help there, help out the local economy, and get. If we take a look at the field, it's like still a little. I don't know how they missed. You know what? I think it is the weeds are a little bit. If they get too big, it won't pull them out. It's just the first stage of young weeds. Then I just do a little cleanup on the equipment here. So the only way you can really tell the difference between these units, I purposely made the weeders green, and they have these little knobby type rollers on them. So those are the weeders. These are the cultivators here. So the cultivators are blue and red, and they have these paddle-like rollers. That way I don't accidentally go and start cultivating over a crop that thinking I'm weeding it. That's about the only downside to these little units. The workers seem to enjoy using them, which is a bonus because they don't. Workers aren't always the most cooperative, depending on the equipment. But so far, I know with Liz over there, our lizard tractor, workers don't seem to like that one too much. I've had experience, especially with these cultivators. They tend to think the thing they're pulling a 50-foot cultivator behind them or something. They take such a wide turn. It's ridiculous. But anyways, yeah. So cleaning up our. Give the other tractor a quick wash here before we say goodbye for this episode. It's not too dirty, but why not? We're pretty much done with planting. I might go over with the weeder one more time to catch a few last ones there. This guy, we haven't really used Liz too much. We'll be using her in harvest to pull around the grain, the auger for collecting grain. We still have to look at a harvester, so that we have some good fundage still left. And what else? Yeah, that's the main priority right now. We're gonna look after harvest. We're gonna look at a baler for the straw. Which means we have to store the straw somewhere. I suppose we got enough room in our warehouse. We don't have a lot of stuff in there. We could store it in there. Yeah. Let's go run around here and take a look. We should have Yeah, we got plenty of room in here. We got nothing in here right now. We can store up all. The tricky part is getting the trailer in here, but it's wide enough. We should be all right. Yeah, we could stack the bales up in here. They'll be nice and safe until we're ready to sell them. I don't think straw really degrades, but if we do grass, next year. If we look at our crop rotation, yeah, mustard next year, so we won't have any straw. So we'll be able to do some grass work. Like maybe that might make some of you all happy. We'll try to do the grass work thing again, and I have in mind a little bit of a different setup, maybe depending on the kind of baler we get. I'm not going to do silage. It's just going to be grass bales. Yeah, I'm going to stick with grass. If I'm going to do grass, it's just going to be quick and easy. Yeah, so let's have nice poppies here. I think it's poppies. Or some little red flowers that kind of brightens up the spot. Yeah, so I think we'll end it to kind of looking at some of these nice old tractors here. Yeah, hope you liked the episode. Kind of doing a little bit this and that, and we'll get on with it once. We'll see what happens. It'll be a bit of a, like I say, we're just starting out, so it's going to be a bit of a slow start again, but things will pick up. We might have odd things happening. You never know. Go have some lunch. We will see you next time. Oh, yes. And remember, it's a game. Have some fun, or else I'll find you and I'll make you have some fun. You're going to have fun whether you like it or not. Anyways, till next time. Bye for now.